Belly fat is not your fault, but it is a math problem. If you're spending all your effort on exercise, you're only working on the 25% of the solution. Your metabolism has been waiting for the other 75%, the food signals that tell it to finally let go of fat. Today, we're unlocking that 75% with 10 foods that actively destroy menopause belly fat. Before we begin, let us know in the comments below where you're watching from, your age, and what the biggest problem you're facing during this period is. We're reading and replying to every single comment with personalized tips and advice. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. At number 10, we have green tea. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's just tea. But for your metabolism during menopause, it's like a gentle, constant whisper, encouraging your body to burn a little more all day long. But how does a simple cup of tea actually talk to your fat cells? The magic isn't in the caffeine. It's in a powerful antioxidant called EGCG. This is the tiny key that unlocks your fat cells, especially the stubborn ones around your belly, and coaxes them to release their stored energy. This isn't a jittery, artificial boost. It's a subtle nudge that, when you have it day after day, adds up to a real metabolic advantage. Think of it as building a foundation of metabolic support, one cup at a time. The best part? Incorporating it is effortless. You don't need to overhauling your life. Simply swap your afternoon coffee for a cup of green tea. Or if you're not a hot tea person, brew a pot, let it cool, and keep it in the fridge for refreshing iced tea. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Having this daily habit is like giving your metabolism a loyal friend that shows up every day to support you. And this is just the starting point. The next food on our list takes that support and builds real, tangible power, acting like a natural insulin mimic that helps you control those sugar cravings. Coming in at number 9 is a secret weapon you probably already have in your spice rack: cinnamon. If you've ever felt that mid-afternoon crash, that desperate craving for something sweet that feels completely out of your control, then you understand the roller coaster of blood sugar imbalances. You probably think cinnamon just makes your oatmeal taste good. But this spice is doing something incredible inside your body. It's acting like a natural mimic of insulin. That means it helps to usher sugar from your bloodstream into your cells, where it can be used for energy, not stored as fat. The emotional relief this brings is profound. Instead of fighting your cravings, you're stabilizing the very engine that drives them. Imagine getting through your entire day with steady, even energy. No more 3 p.m. slumps, no more wrestling with the cookie jar. The practical application couldn't be simpler. You don't need a complicated recipe. Just sprinkle a teaspoon on your morning oatmeal, stir it into your Greek yogurt, or even add a dash to your coffee grounds before brewing. It's a tiny action that pays off in massive metabolic stability. Now we're moving beyond simple support into active fat fighting. At number 8, we have walnuts. Now, menopause belly fat isn't just about calories. A huge part of it is driven by chronic, low-grade inflammation. It's like a silent fire smoldering inside your body, telling your metabolism to slow down and hold on to fat for safety. Walnuts are packed with a specific type of omega-3 fatty acid that acts as a fire extinguisher for that inflammation. This is crucial. Every time you eat a handful, you are literally cooling down the silent fire smoldering inside your body, allowing your metabolism to function properly again. There's also a deep satisfaction that comes from this simple act. That satisfying crunch feels like you're taking direct, tangible action for your health. It's a proactive step, not a restrictive one. And portion control is easy. A small handful, about a quarter cup, is all you need each day. Toss them into a salad for a satisfying crunch, mix them into your yogurt, or even keep a container on your desk for a smart snack. But what about preserving the metabolic machinery you already have? That's where number 7 comes in, the one food that acts like a protective shield for your most valuable calorie-burning asset. And that brings us to number 7, Greek yogurt. This is where we shift from defense to protecting your most valuable metabolic asset, your muscle. You've probably felt it, that quiet fear that you're getting softer, that you're losing the strength you worked so hard to build. That's not just in your head. During menopause, hormonal changes signal your body to break down muscle tissue more easily. And muscle is your metabolism's engine room. It's active tissue that burns calories even when you're resting. Losing muscle is like downsizing from a powerful engine to a weaker one. Your body simply can't burn fuel as efficiently. Greek yogurt fights this directly. It's packed with high-quality protein that acts like a protective shield for your muscles. Every spoonful delivers the building blocks your body needs, helping you feel strong, capable, and in control again. This is the difference between feeling soft and feeling powerful. Think of it as sending in a repair crew every time you eat it. But the benefit goes beyond preservation. That high protein content also keeps you feeling full and satisfied for hours, which naturally helps you eat less without feeling deprived. It's a breakfast or snack that truly powers you through your day, turning a simple meal into a strategic move for your metabolism. And the best part? You don't need to do anything complicated. Just swap your regular yogurt for the Greek variety. Add some berries and a sprinkle of flaxseed, and you've created a metabolic powerhouse in a bowl. This protection is absolutely essential. It sets the stage for the real acceleration that's coming next. Now, for number 6, we're turning up the heat, literally. I'm talking about chili peppers. This is one of the most direct metabolism boosters on our list, thanks to a compound called capsaicin. When you eat something spicy, you feel that warmth, right? That's not just a sensation. It's a biological event called diet-induced thermogenesis. Your body has to work to cool itself down, and that work requires energy. Think of it like this. Your metabolism is a car engine, and the capsaicin is a shot of high-octane fuel. It forces a temporary, clean burn that costs your body calories. It's like giving your metabolism a quick, energetic nudge every time you add a little spice to your meal. The beauty of this is that you don't need to overwhelm your palate. You're not signing up for a painful eating challenge. It's about incorporating a gradual, enjoyable amount of heat. Think about adding a dash of cayenne pepper to your eggs, some crushed red pepper flakes to your soup, or a few slices of fresh jalapeno to your salad. It adds a kick of flavor while quietly boosting your metabolic rate. This is active fat fighting. It's a tool you can use intentionally, especially when you feel your energy or motivation lagging. It's a reminder that you have control, that you can actively influence your body's processes with the choices you make at every meal. Entering our top 5 at number 5 is the tiny but mighty chia seed. If you've ever felt like you're fighting constant hunger thoughts, like your stomach is a bottomless pit that's never satisfied, then chia seeds are about to become your secret weapon. This isn't about willpower. It's about giving your body what it needs to feel full. When chia seeds mix with liquid, they expand to many times their original size, forming a gel. In your stomach, this gel creates a feeling of fullness that can free you from the mental burden of constant snacking. It's the emotional freedom of not being ruled by hunger. But the metabolic magic goes deeper. This gel is soluble fiber, which slows down the digestion of your food. This means the carbohydrates you eat are released into your bloodstream as sugar more slowly, preventing those sharp spikes and crashes that lead to fat storage. It also helps your body absorb less fat from the foods you eat. Incorporating them is incredibly simple. Stir a tablespoon into your yogurt or oatmeal and let it sit for 5 minutes. Make a quick pudding by mixing them with almond milk and a little vanilla, or blend them into your smoothie. They're virtually tasteless, so they won't change the flavor of your food, only the impact. But while fiber is a powerful tool for control, we need to make sure we're also giving our bodies the dense nutrition it craves. And that's where number 4 comes in.
At number 4, we have a true nutritional powerhouse, the egg. And I'm talking about the whole egg, especially that beautiful golden yolk. It's been so misunderstood. For years, we were told to fear the yolk, to stick with the bland egg whites. But I'm telling you, the yolk is the single most important part for defeating menopause belly fat. Why? Because it contains a nutrient that is absolutely crucial for your liver, your body's primary fat processing plant, choline. Choline works in your liver, your body's primary fat processing plant, to help ensure that fat is burned for energy instead of being stored around your waist. Eating a couple of eggs for breakfast provides a deep sense of satisfaction that lasts for hours. It's the feeling of being truly nourished not just full. You're powering your brain and your body with high-quality fuel that stabilizes your energy and supports your metabolism all morning long. And let's put the cholesterol myth to rest. For the vast majority of women, dietary cholesterol from eggs has little to no impact on blood cholesterol levels. Your body is smart. It regulates its own production. So enjoy those eggs. Scramble them, poach them, make an omelet loaded with vegetables. You're not eating a forbidden food. You're consuming one of the most complete and metabolically supportive foods available. We're now getting into the elite metabolic enhancers, and the final 3 are absolute game changers, including a tiny seed at number 3 that acts as a wise moderator for your estrogen levels, smoothing out those hormonal weight swings. You know that feeling when your hormones feel like they're on a roller coaster and your weight seems to follow right along? That's because your metabolism is deeply connected to your hormone balance, especially estrogen. Flax seeds are unique because they contain special plant compounds called lignans. But here's the crucial mistake 90% of women make with flax seeds that completely cancels out their hormonal benefits. You have to grind them fresh. Think of lignans as wise moderators. They gently help your body process and balance estrogen levels, which can smooth out those metabolic ups and downs. When your hormones are more stable, your body feels safe again. It's less likely to panic and cling to belly fat as a protective measure. The whole seeds are tough for your body to break down, but a quick pulse in a coffee grinder unlocks all their goodness. That moment of grinding, the sound, the aroma, it feels like you're actively preparing your own medicine. Stir a tablespoon of these freshly ground flax seeds into your yogurt, sprinkle them on a salad, or blend them into your morning smoothie. It's a small, daily act of hormonal support that pays off in a more predictable metabolism. We're down to the final 2, and at number 2, we have a true metabolic regulator, salmon. If you feel like your body has become more sensitive to every carb you eat, like it's quick to store fat now, the issue often comes down to insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone that tells your cells to take in sugar from your blood. When your cells stop listening well to insulin, a common issue during menopause, that sugar gets stored as fat instead. The high-quality omega-3 fats in wild-caught salmon are like a communication coach for your cells. They help your cells' insulin receptors become more responsive again. This means when you eat, your body is better at using that food for energy rather than storing it around your belly. There's something deeply healing about preparing a beautiful piece of salmon for dinner. It feels like restaurant-quality meal, but you're not just feeding yourself. You're actively repairing your metabolic health. The choice between wild-caught and farmed matters here. Wild salmon has a much higher concentration of those beneficial omega-3s. So when you sit down to that meal, you can feel the difference. You're not just eating, you're sending a clear corrective signal to your entire system. We've covered muscle protection, hormone balance, and insulin sensitivity. But the number 1 food doesn't just manage fat. It's the belly fat assassin that research shows has a specific affinity for targeting that dangerous visceral fat that wraps around your organs. No other food on this list does that quite like the avocado. It's like this food was designed for this exact problem. But beyond the science, there's an emotional victory here. That creamy, rich texture feels indulgent. It satisfies a deep craving for something substantial and delicious. Yet instead of working against you, it's actively working for you. It makes every other food on this list work better by helping your body absorb their fat-soluble nutrients and by keeping you so satisfied that you naturally eat less throughout the day. Eating half an avocado with your meals is a powerful declaration that you're choosing foods that love you back. It's the ultimate proof that managing your weight during menopause isn't about deprivation. It's about strategic, delicious nourishment. Before you go, remember, nutrition is absolutely critical, but to truly reshape your body and mind, exercise is a must. Your diet fuels the engine, but movement is what puts you in drive. The video on your screen right now breaks down the most effective workouts for this stage of life: how to boost your metabolism, burn fat, build muscle, and reclaim your energy. Click on it now and don't miss out. Thank you for watching.